Good morning, everybody. It is October the 17th, and I'm back out this morning in that same area that Ben and I hunted yesterday. And I shot the coyote and saw the nice shooter buck, and got in here this morning and got to my spot, and somebody's already sitting here, and I'm assuming they're hunting that same area. So I kind of had to regroup this morning, make a last minute decision to come back down to this other side of this little block. It's only about a 12-acre spot, so a little interesting this morning. But as I was driving past his truck, I went down to turn around, and there were several deer across the road in front of me into this little bitty block of timber. So I came back around and parked here. I'm fixing to get my stuff on and ease in the woods. It's starting to break daylight just a little bit. I wasn't in a big hurry this morning. I was kind of dragging, and honestly, I've just never seen anybody in that other spot. So kind of surprised me this morning, caught me off guard, but that's the way it works on public land. I hope he has good luck this morning, and maybe he'll kill something. So I'm going to ease in there, see what I can come up with.
I made it in here to the spot that I decided I was going to go to this morning. Like I said, there was somebody already in the spot that I was wanting to hunt. So I came into an area that's really small, and I've never been in here before. So I walked in here blind in the dark, and today has just been a cluster from the start. It's been not so enjoyable. From the minute I woke up this morning, I was draggy, didn't want to get up, and then got here and somebody was in my spot, and then I came in and started climbing up. Finally found a tree after I crawled through the thickest crap I ever been in my life. Finally found a tree, got climbing up, got to my very top step, dropped my very last step that I had to hang this morning. Had to go all the way back down the tree and get it. Overall, I still don't feel like I made as much noise as I could have, but I definitely made more noise getting in here than I wanted to. And with it being such a small tract, my hopes are not super high this morning, so I guess all you can do is just kind of laugh about it. But I'm going to sit here, see if anything moves in here. Got lots and lots of squirrels in here, and I keep hearing a bunch of stuff, so it could still be productive. And like I said, I don't know. I'm just going to kind of wing it this morning, so let's wait and see what we find. I just had some deer get downwind of me and blow a few times. They're eased out, back out to my left side here. I don't know, they don't look like they ran off very far. They may still work their way in here anyway, but I'm just going to have to kind of hang out for a minute and see. Well, update. It's been about 30-45 minutes since those deer blew out of here. I hadn't seen any sign of them since. I just heard the guy that was parked where I was going to go this morning crank up and leave. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to stay here another hour or so. Probably sit till 10. And it's just 9, so I'll probably sit another hour, just see what works its way through before I get down. Hopefully something else will come through here. Deer blew 3 or 4 times though, so I'm not super sure what's going to happen. I do feel a little bit better. At least I know there are deer in this little block of timber, so I came in here, it was just a literal shot in the dark. I came in completely blind. I've never walked in these woods before in my life, so I've seen more squirrels than anywhere that I've ever been. I've seen at least 50 squirrels this morning. And I had a group of deer blow out, got downwind of me. My wind was good. It was coming off, blowing back behind me, off my right shoulder. And as the mornings went on, it's gradually shifted back more this way, which I thought was still going to be fine because I was really expecting the deer to come more from in front of me. And those deer just kind of skirted in behind me and caught me off guard. So at least I know a little bit more about what the deer are doing in here. And maybe they'll make their way through here yet. I don't know.
Well, that's going to wrap up this morning's hunt. Didn't see anything else after those deer blew out, but not a total bust this morning. I thought it was going to be just a complete bust. Deer busted me, dropped my climbing stick, all that good stuff, and actually ended up getting down and walking a little bit, and I got some pretty good intel. I found a lot of fresh buck sign, and I mean fresh, like in the last day or so. Very good sign. I found a sawtooth oak that is kind of all by itself on the edge of some sage grass, and they are digging the grass up, eating them acorns. So I am pretty excited to see what comes into this area, and I'm gonna get back out here and hunt this spot again because I think it could be really good. Good morning, everybody. It is October 26th, and I'm headed out to meet up with Colton this morning. We're gonna hunt some private land, one of his places that I've hunted a couple times in the past, and it's been really good. So had a good cold front push through yesterday, and we're hoping it's got these deer up on their feet this morning. There's some good hardwoods in the area, plenty of food source, so we think they're gonna move good, and we're just gonna shoot whatever we see that's legal. Needs to have some does thinned out, so we're not gonna be picky this morning. We're hunting for meat. So y'all hang with us, and we'll see you in the tree.
Alright guys, we just got in here and got set up. Me and Colton got up the tree pretty easy this morning, didn't make a whole lot of noise. We're set up in here where he had some deer come through the other day, so we're gonna sit for a few hours this morning. Hopefully something will move through and we'll get a shot. So we got 2 deer walking down the ridge line just across the creek from us right here. I don't know if they're gonna work their way down in here or not, but they might very well. We fixing to get a shot. She's looking right at you. Are you on the one up front? There's one close. I mean, there's one just near in shooting range. I'm shaking. Oh, wait, she's coming down closer. As soon as she puts her head away, I'm drawing, okay? Are you on her good? Oh, she saw me. She done picked me out. You on her? Just shot her right here, about, what do you say, 25 yards broadside. Shot a little high, hit her right in the spine, dropped her. Went ahead and put another one up through her chest cavity, and I think she just laid over right there. So, got it done this morning. I'm shaking. I'm cold. And she let out an awful racket. But I am pretty excited this morning. God dang, I'm shaking bad.
The whole stand was shaking. Hey, I think the whole tree was actually.
Well, she picked me out. And she saw me when I drew. And she stood there. I stayed drawn so long.
Yeah.
And I was worried about the shot because I stayed drawn back so long. You know, I done got shaken.
Yeah.
But she's done, so.
Oh, yeah.
Big old doe too, baby.
Yes.
God dang. It all come together. We said they were going to have to come from that way.
Yeah.
If we were going to kill one. Sure enough, that's what they did. She worked right down in there perfect. All right, guys, we are down out of the tree finally. Took us a minute to get down and get set up, but get everything packed up and get out of here. But we're headed over here to check it out. Looked like, we watched the footage back, it looked like she ducked and wheeled pretty hard about the time that I squeezed off. So looked like the shot was on a perfect path. Had a little more time to duck the arrow than we realized. She was actually right at 30 and I was shooting for 20 to 25. So that being said, she is down. We got a short drag to the top of this hill, and then we're gonna be able to drive a truck right down here to her and pick her up. So it's gonna be easy work this morning. Here she is, guys. So I hit her in the spine up high here. She ducked and wheeled away. And the second shot, I hit her mid-body, but she was quartering away from me, and it actually went up into her chest cavity, come all the way out her front leg and buried up in the ground several inches and broke that arrow off. So overall, pretty pleased with the performance of this heavier arrow setup. Colton's got the broadhead where it went all the way through her out her chest and out her front legs. Pretty crazy. But she is done. We got meat in the freezer, and that kind of knocks a little bit of that edge off before we go to Missouri here in, 2 weeks now?
Yeah.
So we're going to be in Missouri in 2 weeks chasing bucks, and maybe that'll get some of that anticipation knocked off. But it's been a good morning this morning, and had a lot of fun. So if you hadn't already, guys, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We appreciate you guys checking out these videos, and that just helps us grow. And we'll see you guys in the next one.